So hello everyone, my name is Rostyslav. I'm CTO of the startup called Asymetrix protocol. We will talk about it a bit later, but yeah, thanks for the warm introduction. I will talk a bit about the bridging traditional finance into the real world, or on-chain, on the blockchain. So as for now, Web3 industry faces traditional finance in the form of tokenization of assets, RWA, central banks, and digital currencies, cross-border payments, decentralized finance, integration, of course, and smart contracts in insurance. So what are the benefits and why are traditional finance go on-chain? First of all, it's increased transparency. So people can see and track the money flow. They can understand where is yield coming from, and it allows to be transparent with your investors, users, retail users who use your solution. Of course, improved efficiency and speed. So you don't need to spend a lot of time on different infrastructure. You just can build your application on top of the blockchain in smart contracts, and that's enough. Improved accessibility and inclusion, so any person in the world can easily join your decentralized application built on top of blockchain. Of course, it's enhanced liquidity. It's 24 markets. Yeah, so people can trade, people can do anything they want on-chain in any period of time. So also one of the most important things is, I believe, increased leverage and capital efficiency. So imagine that you have a startup which tokenize real estate, right? And you have, for example, NFTs which represents part of the apartments in New York, and you can buy it, yeah, and you will hold the NFT which represents the part of the apartment. But what can you do next? You can also take a loan for this NFT, and your capital will not be locked for this apartment for forever, yeah, how it works in traditional market. And then you can use your liquidity in other places as well. What are the challenges right now in traditional finance coming on the blockchain? First of all, the biggest issue right now on the market is regulatory and compliance issues, of course. Yeah, so it's unclear regulations. So, for example, right now there is no clear path how to really tokenize the apartments or any kind of real estate in the world. There is no way. There is no standard and usual and clear path to do it. Some startups doing it in different countries via different laws, but like general scheme how to do it, general process we don't see right now. Technical challenges as well. So interoperability, scalability, data privacy. We are still working on the scalability issues on the blockchain. We still have a lot of issues, and you know the Ethereum roadmap and all of these things. And also one of the most complicated issues is to merge the real-world data with the blockchain data, because we have oracles as well, of course, but they don't cover everything, and still there is a huge gap in terms of how blockchain can consume the real-world data and be rely on it and trust it. So there is still a huge gap. Security concerns and, of course, market dynamics, volatility. Of course, everyone knows that crypto is super volatile, and it damages the reputation of the whole industry, unfortunately. But still, we see more and more traditional finance use cases coming on chain. As an example, the most recent one is a BlackRock in collaboration with Securitize launches its first tokenized fund, Beetle, on the Ethereum network. DeFi MakerDAO bought another 700 million US treasuries, but it was the information from the summer last year. I don't know if it's changed or not, but the thing is that even DeFi goes in traditional markets and merge on-chain DeFi with the traditional markets. That's cool. Decentralized insurance, of course, Nexus Mutual covered in total historically $4.6 billion. Right now, active cover amount is $62 million, and they paid $18 million in like claims. And you also can think about it because in traditional insurance, you know that you're facing a lot of problems with claims. Of course, you can insure anything you want, but in the end of the day, insurance company will do everything to not pay your money, actual money, to not release the claim. Why? Because it's their money, it's their profits. So to pay you your claim means they will lose the money. In Web3, it works a bit different. So you have just a decentralized protocol built on the smart contracts with predefined rules, predefined processes, and there is no way for protocol to decline your claim if it's legit. So basically, decentralized insurance, I think, super undervalued industry, and we will see a lot more use cases in future whenever we solve the problem with oracles as well, with merging the real data into blockchain. Also, one of the use cases, actually why I'm here, is premium bonds, of course. It's a fun way to save with a chance to win tax-free prizes each specified interval of time. So they are coming originally from UK. We will talk about them a bit later. I think the next slide. So, and also, of course, real assets tokenization. I know some examples, but I didn't put any because, all of them are not super huge. Just some startups trying to do the thing, trying to actually tokenize the real estate, real assets, but still there is no clear path to do it due to regulation. So Asymetrix use case, it's simply premium bonds on chain. Inspiration for the Asymetrix protocol was taken from the financial instrument called premium bonds in UK. It's super simple instrument. In UK, they have right now 100 billion in assets, and it's used by 22 million of people. It's a proven success story and proof of concept. So actually, the idea is to allow people to save funds and to attract people for saving funds, and actually in a fun way, and not pay taxes for the earnings. What is the problems with the traditional premium bonds? Why we decided to go in this and put it on chain? So it's difficult accessibility. For example, for me, I don't know how to participate in premium bonds in UK. If to compare with the on-chain thing, on-chain protocol, you easily can connect your wallet and deposit your Ether and you're in. Of course, it's yield accrual and distribution transparency. It's introduced place for the manipulation. I don't say that someone manipulates from premium bonds in UK, but still, when you can see, when you can verify all the money flows on chain, when you can see all the smart contracts, when you can see all the logic, and so on, it's more, at least for me, it's more better to use. Of course, limited features. There is not a lot of things you can do with traditional premium bonds because you have a law, because you have a lot of regulations, and you can't play with people's money and so on. But in smart contracts, you have much more possibilities to to try some new things, to add some new features. Of course, we will talk about it a bit more. Your funds in control of someone else. So basically, not your key, not your wallet, not your funds. So in Web3, it's super easy. If you hold your key, if you are only the owner of your funds, of course, you have a risk of hacks and so on, but still, for me, it's more convenient to store funds on the via the key in Web3. So how it works? It's super simple concept actually. People, let's say 100 users deposit 1 Ether each into a Asymetrix smart contract, resulting in a total of 100 ETH in the pool. Those 100 ETH generate an additional, let's say, 5 Ether yield during the week. Then we just distribute this 5 ETH between several winners, depends on the size of the pool and the size of the reward. Someone will get 0% of rewards, but he will not lose the body of his deposit, and someone will get a huge return. Yeah, this is the diagram how it works. Yeah, so you can see that people can deposit their Ether, let's say staked Ether or restaked Ether. It can be any LRT protocol. Right now we integrated with EtherFi and KelpDAO, except Lido. Yeah, one week later, so we have weekly draws right now. 1 week later, we just distribute for 3-5 winners our rewards in the pool. So why Asymetrix? If to compare with a traditional liquid or liquid restaking or liquid staking, yeah, so if you want to receive the guaranteed yield, it's not about Asymetrix. If you expect an APR greater than 5%, yes. The ability to withdraw funds at any time in both, and the excitement from the process, it depends on the person and on the expectations. So how it works in practice? Yeah, and a bit more into details. Users deposit their staked Ether tokens or e-Ether tokens to the Asymetrix protocol. Then the contract gives you PST as a kind of LP token. The cool sync with the smart contracts and on-chain protocols like this, that you can then create more capital efficient use cases for the users. So for example, users get PST, but still user can withdraw Ether anytime. And that means that then your PST actually equals to 1 Ether. And then it means that you can use it in some lending protocols. And then that means that user can sit in your protocol waiting for the draws every week and also reuse his capital in different places because he can use his PST and log them in some lending protocols. We have already some kind of pre-commitment of integration with one of the lending protocols. Yeah, next step. So the next step is actually staking rewards accumulated in the protocol. Yeah, not only rewards from the staking, but in case of restaking protocol like EtherFi, when we integrated with them, we made a deal that in our pool users will get 2x points of EtherFi, and that's cool because users were just earning points 2x more than if you just hold Ether on your wallet. And also, of course, whenever EigenLayer goes live and starts paying restaking rewards, a pool with Ether and any other LRT protocols will generate not only staking rewards, but also restaking. Yield is distributed to the users. So yeah, so we have weekly draws right now, but all of them are configurable. And basically, when 1 week passes, then our after task on Open Zeppelin Defender triggers some transactions in our smart contracts and distribute the prizes to the winners. How we choose the winner? Yeah, how the winner receive the rewards? They don't need to claim it. They don't need to do anything. The rewards just come into their wallets because we distribute them ourselves via simple transaction. So how we choose the winner? Basically, we use Chainlink verifiable random function. We just do a request and then wait for the answer, and then we distribute the prizes. How to withdraw your initial deposit? It's super easy. You just need to call withdraw function. Yeah, so our progress and roadmap, we had so our product live for one year approximately, a bit less. We launched last year. We had $25 million peak TVL. Right now it's not the case. I can explain why, because right now on the market we see a lot of, like, now it's bull market. And we see that in Pendle, for example, users can gain 80% of yield for their Ether. Of course, it doesn't make sense to go to something like Asymetrix, because it just doesn't attract users right now on the market when you can just double your ETH in a year, right? So it doesn't make sense. So, but still, we had $25 million TVL. Right now, I think it's 3.5 million, still not zero, even on this bull market. Also, this number is not correct. So now it's $750,000. So I think it's also cool that we distributed such amount of rewards. Yeah, we actually we also implemented some cool features like mini pools. If you have not a lot of Ether in your wallet and you still want to participate in the pool, but you think the chances that you will are low, you can join the mini pool with others, and then whenever you whenever your pool wins, you actually get the proportion of your stake amount in this mini pool, which is also cool because users can play with the chances of win and the amount of rewards they can get. Yeah, and the latest news that we integrated with Ether5 is Kelp DAO. Of course, right now we are live only on Ethereum mainnet. But of course, we are planning to also launch on different layer 2, because for us it's super easy and super fast. It will cost like $5 to launch on different layer 2 solutions. And the protocol safe sustainable. There is no need for, 24 hours monitoring. So we just build it and that's it. So it's working itself. Yeah, that's that's it. That's my contacts. If you're interested in contact, just let me know. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Put your hands together for Rostyslav. Any questions to Rostyslav on the topic or to Asymetrix?
One more thing I can say, if you.
Yeah, you've got
just
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead.
So yes, I actually also have a community in Ukraine. We are running it more than 2 years, and we are doing meetups, workshops, and we are doing some cool educational events as well for our people in Ukraine, in Kyiv. This year we do first time in history ETH Kyiv this summer, 23rd of June. If someone wants to join as a sponsor, speaker, or create workshop, you're free to connect and contact me in Twitter, or I don't know, just you can come in person. I will be here still. So, thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. So